what are the qualifications that I should look at for in somebody who's going to be serving on the board? What am I expecting from them to do for me as a parent in Montgomery County?
The qualifications, that's a very interesting question, because there's a difference between the qualifications of a person and what you need to get work done on the board. Because working on the board is actually a collaboration and a negotiation. And I also think that people have to understand what the board does, because people really believe that they can come in and just tell MCPS what to do. That is not true, because the board decides the why and the what of what is being done, and the system decides the how and the when. And so unless you understand that, you have a very difficult time working through with your colleagues on the board. You also have to understand that it takes 5 people to agree with you. It has to be 5 people agreeing to whatever is being requested to be done. So there are 8 people on the board, including the student member. So to me, I would say the most important thing you're looking for is somebody who shows leadership, somebody who's collaborative, and somebody who's able to negotiate, and somebody who is not single-minded. They're not interested in one issue, because we have 1,000 issues. So if you're single-minded and you're only trying to get one thing done, the board is not the place for you, because we have to address issues for all students.
Right. So if somebody says to us, well, what should we look for towards the board? Because I know one of the key things we wanted to have you do is explain to people what the role of the board is and how each person on the board is important, and when I said qualifications, I meant the skill set or those qualities about the person, right? So I didn't mean certificates, right? So that is what I meant. And so I wanted to hear from you, if I'm looking at a person that I think is going to be representing me as a parent on the school board, what kind of person do I want to make sure this person is? And it sounds like it's somebody who knows how to negotiate, who has maybe a good knowledge about what the school system is about, because that helps, right? And so if there's anything else, that's kind of what I wanted to get out.
Well, I hope that answered your question. I know for me, working on the board is a priority. I failed to mention, and I know Karla mentioned her 2 kids went to MCPS, but I actually have a daughter that teaches elementary school in MCPS, and a grandson who attends. So I'm very vested in the outcome of our students and what they're being trained to do in order to be productive citizens in this country and in this state. But again, like I said, I believe the most important skills are collaboration, negotiation, leadership, but having single issues is not it.
I think that's true for all of our leaders, right? And I think Karla and Brenda, you both have shown those kinds of leadership qualifications and skills. It's not qualifications, it's the qualities, but definitely. Karla, you wanted to say something.
No, I want to echo what Brenda said, but knowing the school system is important. Collaboration, as has been stated, you can't come in and say, I'm going to do this by myself. No, you have to have the support of your fellow board members. We are both committed to equity. We always make sure that the resources are going to our county, not equally, but equitably, which is different. And we are also, we're not afraid to push back. We are experienced women with, like I said, with the vested interest in our school system, and so we push back when it's necessary. We're also very committed on return on investment. Are things working? We know that we are all taxpayers here. And the local governments support our school system, and so we want to see results.